YouTube, what's happening? It is Monday, August 11th, and we are going to talk baseball today. We have 11 games on the slate that you see before you. See them all right there. Good stuff. We're going to break them down. We're going to look at spreadsheet props, everything we always do every day. But we're also going to look at yesterday and do a little recap because that's what we do around here. We take a look at see how things went from yesterday. Did the numbers do their job? Is the question we ask. And here's the plays we took yesterday. Jeffers did. Isbell didn't. Over in Miami, Atlanta. Free 9, you can see things there. Cleveland lost the White Sox. Milwaukee with the walk-off. I know the Mets fans are struggling. I know Tank he was screaming on a camera somewhere, I'm sure. Wheeler got pulled in the middle of an at-bat with 7 strikeouts. Suspicious, I think. But hey, whatever. San Fran, Wu got the strikeouts over. Overall, it was a green day. Slightly green. Slightly. The moneyline parlay didn't hit, thankfully. What? It didn't hit because of Cleveland mainly, but then the rest of it you can see. So overall, hey, green's good no matter how much it is. It was a little bit of green. We'll take it. So I know some people on Patreon in the chat were talking about the parlays they hit and things like that. Hey, beautiful stuff. I love seeing that. So for me, my straight bets were doing great. So hey, if you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, check out the HQ right here. There you go. Simple as that. So enough of that. Actually, let's do some weather real quick. Yeah. Let's pull up the weather and see what's popping in the weather world around all the games, see if anything. Ooh, I see some rain already. All right, so Cincinnati, 90, nothing but wind. New York, all right. White Sox, all right. A little bit of rain maybe. KC's definitely got potential for rain. St. Louis, a little bit. 20 is not really that much. Anything over 30 is what I care about. And a lot of wind, that's what I really like this. Now, I say it doesn't matter in San Fran, which it really doesn't. 61 and 20 miles an hour is kind of ridiculous. So, but the park's built different. So, and then we got the A's. There you go. So, there you go. Nothing too terribly crazy, but it's all there. So let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, first game on the docket is going to be, looks like, am I doing case? No, I'm doing Philly and Cincy first, actually. That's the first game. And that game starts at 6, so there's no day games today. Sad. I'm liking when we get like at least 1 or 2 day games. Kind of nice, but hey, whatever. We got a 120 Cincy favor with a 9.5 total. We come over here to our spreadsheet. We look at our numbers. We see what they're up to. 7-3, 5-5 last 10. They both are little baby winning streaks. They're not like the Brewers or anything, but hey, guess what? Ain't nobody like them right now. They're the best team in the league overall by far. They're 34-9 since the break. Like, come on. Ridiculous. Overall, Philly is slightly better here. They're about the same here. They're about the same here, and they both strike out a ton. So, strikeout pros, brother? Strikeouts? Tell me Burns is pitching. That'd be awesome, though. I just want to see Burns pitch again. I'm excited for him. It's Abbott. Nobody wants to watch Abbott. Just kidding. All right, let's go look at strikeouts for both of them. See what we got. Now, this is outlier. Link in the pinned comment. With football starting back, go get you a free week if you haven't yet. It's worth it. Trust me. It's literally there. After the week, just cancel. You can do that. You have options. That's what they do. They say, hey, try it out. If you like it, keep it. Simple as that. So, strikeouts is 4.2. On a 4-5, I don't like that personally. That's just too. I need my average to be 1 over my total. So I need 5 strikeouts. So especially when you're seeing this shit, like what is this? Like, come on now. Let's pop over here to Mr. Walker, and we got that's yeah. Oh yeah, your strikeouts are 2.8. Oh, disgusting. Earned runs is 1.8. What's your earned runs while we're here? 2 and 1A. So they're both pretty good pitching, but they're not striking anybody out. So, okay. Let's go to the matchups. Here's your bullpens if you care about them. I show them both. There you go. Boom, boom. Abbott versus Philly historically since 2018. You can see Castellanos has a terrible average, but he does have a home run. And there's a home run for Bader, and that's about it. Nothing else really on here. So, lefties versus Philly. There you go. Cincy versus righties, and Walker versus Cincy. No home runs, couple RBIs here and there, no crazy numbers and averages, except for Hayes being 0 for 8. That ain't good. 0 for 5 for Trevino. Damn, guys. And here's some injuries if you care about them. There's your injuries. Cool. Let's go over to the HRR and see if there's anything we can take on here. Because so far, yeah, I didn't think there would be. We got Weston Wilson at half an HRR. That's what this game is all about, right? Just 2.2 on the last 5 and 1.3. I mean, it doesn't count because I need 1 over. So this needs to be at 1.5 at least for me to consider it. I can't do that. I don't like anything here. So I explained how it works. There's a spreadsheet again. I'm passing on this game. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next up is going to be Minnesota and the Yankees. Currently, we have Yankees 172 with an 8.5 total. We go over to the spreadsheet, look at our numbers. Minnesota's playing better. Just better right now. Overall, last 10 games, you can see how they're doing in the last 10. average. They're pretty average. Yankees wish they were average. They are below average. They're second worst at hitting outside of like Stanton probably, and that's about it. So they're struggling. So let's go ahead and pop over here and look at the pitchers, shall we? And we can see we got Will Warren going up against Zebby. So we got a couple average pitchers. We got to go Zebby, boop. And we go look at his earned runs. We see he is very hit or miss. He could pop off for 5. He could have a great game. We don't know. And you look at strikeouts because no people care. 5.4 and 5.5, not what I want. We go to Will Warren. We look at his earned runs. 2 average on him in the last 5. You can see what he's up to. His strikeouts, if you care, or this. Neither team striking out much. So we go to matchups now, which is not much going to be here. Here's your bullpens. Boop. We come on down to Will Warren versus never faced him. All right, Minnesota versus righties. There you go. Yankees versus righties. There you go. And then Zebby's only faced McMahon twice, and one of those was a souvenir. So here's some injuries if you want to see those, and there's some more injuries. Cool. So what do we need to do is, okay, where can we get some value? The value today is going to be in the HRRs in this game. So let me show you. We have a bunch of them. We have Trevor. We're going to open him. We got Stanton, of course. We have somebody named Luke, which you'll see in a second, which I knew about Luke coming into this. We have McMahon, and we have Mr. Jeffers. So let me go ahead and just show these off. Trevor. 2.8 looks great, right? This is why we go last 10 because it doesn't look as great anymore. 5 for 10 is not the best. I'm taking him out. Goodbye. Stanton, 3 and 2.9 on a 1.5 with a -105. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely qualifies. Every time we take Stanton, he does well. We actually avoided the time. We didn't take him, I don't think, this day. Or maybe we did. He didn't hit it. I don't remember. We take him a bunch. That's all I'm saying. So we'll probably take him today. Let's see what else we got. Luke has only played in a handful of games this season. You see this, right? That's his whole season. He's had a 2.92 for the season. That is ridiculous. And if you come over here, we got, go back to the matchups. We go over here, we go down here, we go Minnesota versus righties. And Minnesota versus righties, we go to Luke. He has 32 at-bats his whole damn season. 16 of them he's actually got on base. He has 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, and a 1.4 OPS. What? Dude is crushing righties. That is crazy. Yeah, you're getting played today. Happening. Absolutely. Welcome, buddy. You are what Minnesota's like. This is why they traded people. They're like, we got better people. Don't worry. We got this. And then we got McMahon, who is kind of definitely cooled off since he showed last 7 games. He's doing nothing here recently, so goodbye. And then Jeffers is just 4-4, last 10-3. I mean, Jeffers is crushing too. And I'm at a torn spot. I'm like, what do I do with these 3? Because I got 3 absolute beasts. I want to take all 3. So for the first time in MLB history that I'm doing anyways, I'm doing 3 HR plays in the same game, and I'm not parlaying them. Why? This is plus 105. You're going to get plus or right at even money pretty much no matter where you go for Jeffers. Luke is going to be plus everywhere almost. And then Stanton's going to be almost the same. So you could parlay him if you want to be a madman, which I might do that anyways. But still, since there's only 10 games, and we're in the last 45 days of the season, really, if you think of the regular season, think about it. We're on the end of September is the end of the regular season. So we're going to be, have a little fun. So Stanton over 1.5 HR, and then we're going to add Mr. Luke, because why the hell not? Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Catch all? Hell. Shaw. Luke over 1.5 HR, and then let's take Mr. Jeffers, because why the hell not? Jeffers over 1.5 HRR. Yeah, we're taking all 3 of those separately because the odds are too good. Now, if they were like 130 and 140, yeah, I would take 2 of those, combine them together for a parlay. But since they're all right at even money, I'm straight betting all 3 of them. They all look good. They all have great stuff. The pitchers are kind of just average. They both have shown they can give up runs. So hopefully 2 of 3 of those hit, and we're peachy. That's all we need. So we're good. We'll take those 3 next. All right, next up is going to be Kansas City and Washington. Currently, we have the Royals at 150 with a 9 total. We come over to the spreadsheet, we look at our information. Both teams bottom 10 when it comes to scoring runs. They're coming out to 7.8 on a 9 total. That's already making me lean the under. 3.755. You can see neither one's actually doing that great. Casey's doing a little bit better in the main categories, like slightly better with RBIs. They're about the same on hits, almost the same average, so nothing really stands out. And they're not striking out that much. So let's go over here to the player props and see who is pitching in this bad boy today. So change this over to Nats and Royals with cheese. We got Bailey Falter going up against Cade Cavalli. Cavalli, that's what we'll say. Yeah, let's look at, we don't want to do strikeouts for either one because they don't strike out much. They're not Oh, what is this? We have like no data on this dude. Has he only pitched one game? I don't know, but we're gonna find out because something feels suspicious about that. No, he's literally pitched one game against the A's, and you can see he had 4.1 innings, 3 hits, and that was it, and 6 strikeouts. Okay, dude, we see you. We see you. All right. And then Falter went out there in his KC debut, right? Yeah, because these are all Pittsburgh games. His KC debut, he gave up 7 runs. I bet they're feeling bad about that trade right now. We go last 10. You can see he's been pretty consistent, but damn, he's like, he don't want to be there. He misses Pittsburgh. Let's go matchups. Bullpen. Okay. Falter versus Washington. Historically, Mr. Bell likes facing him. He is 4 for 8 with 2 souvenirs. Yeah, 2.0 OPS. Good stuff overall. And then we got some like 0 for 4. We got, yeah, very low. Yeah, Bell's the potential. You want a home run parlay? Put Bell in it. He might be worth it today. So lefties for Washington. There you go. Some are abysmal. Bell being one of them. So righties for KC and Cade versus KC, 1 for 1 for India. That's it. Here's some injuries if you care about them. Injuries. There you go. Now we got to go back over here. Let me get rid of these 3 real quick because, yeah, still can't believe that. Oh, Nationals and Royals. Let's see what we have. We have very little on the HR front to the point we have John Rave. Who? Exactly. I need a button so whenever that pops up, I get that Snoop Dogg meme just pops up on the screen. I might add that. That'd be cool. Let's just see. He's played in a whopping bunch. Well, hell, he's playing a bunch of games this year. I don't even know who you are. That's how much I pay attention to you, because you have been so inconsistent that you never pop up anything in the top 5 or anything. So, man, I mean, yeah, you had a couple games where you just teed off, but damn, you are 0.9, 1.6. I mean, you don't qualify anyway, so no, sorry. So based on everything so far, I under potentially both pitchers are. I'm just leaving this alone. Pass next. All right, next up on the slate is going to be White Sox and Detroit. Interesting. Currently, we have Detroit 138 with an 8.5 total. We come over to the spreadsheet, take a look at our numbers, and Detroit's better in certain categories. Sox are better in other categories. They're all overall about the same. There's nothing really standing out between these two. 5 and 5, 4 and 6, both have won their last game. Nothing is truly nothing standing out. Okay. Let's go look at pitchers. Who's going out there today in this bad boy? It is going to be Tigers, White Sox. Change it up. Chris Paddock versus who? Who is going to be Chris Paddock? It is going to be Elvis Figueroa. Figueroa? However the hell you say that. Let me show you who this is. This fine gentleman right here. He is 28. He is 6'4", 238. He's 28. He's a righty. He's a bullpen guy. You can tell 4.91, 5Ks, 164 whip. Not the best numbers. He's pitched in, 5 games this whole damn season. You can see March, April, May. And he's actually, his first game was terrible in March. But then the last 4 have been good. So, he's not bad. So I assume he's not bad, but that first game is miserable. People are going to see his ERA overall and think, oh, he kind of sucks. That's why you look at how you've done lately, because the last 4 games were actually spot on, pretty good. Strikeouts, everything, because, yeah, not bad. All right, let's go back and check out a little bit more about Mr. Paddock and take a look and see what he's up to. We know more about him because he starts consistently. 3-4 in the last 5. Terrible. Great. So let's go matchups and see. Bullpen. There you go. Elvis versus Detroit. We got 0 for 1 for 2, over. Okay, righties for Detroit. There you go. It doesn't matter because he's going to pitch 1 inning and then move on to another pitcher will come in. So it really doesn't matter that much. Chicago versus righties and Paddock versus Chicago. Home run for Sosa. That's all he's done. He's 1 for 8 with a home run. Yeah, Benintendi is 4 for 10 with a home run and a 1.1. Pretty good. And Mr. Taylor is, 3 for 6 with a home run. So we got some good history for the White Sox bats versus Paddock. Injuries. There's your injuries to your peeps. There you go. You can see them right there. Let's go back up. Let's change this over. Are we going to have anybody here? Not many, right? We got Curtis Mead, McKinstry, Taylor, and Lou Robert fell out finally, didn't he? Yeah, he finally fell out of the green. He's 3 for 5 now. So he probably still qualifies for number-wise, but you got to be good 4 out of 5 to be in my list. So I can't. I don't care if you're popping off a bunch like 6 games ago. I need to know what you did in the last 5 games. So I need consistency. That's why we do this. So, and it works out. So today, Mead, 1.8, 1.2. No. McKinstry, 2, 2, 2. No. Michael A. Taylor, 2.6 and 1.5. Once you get rid of these, you keep this little pace up? Yeah, definitely, but not right now. No. So that tells me a whole bunch of nothing, and I don't trust anything in this one. I'm passing on it next. Love how we have 3 games with passes and 1 game with 3 plays. Love that, how it's working out. The next game on the schedule is going to be Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. Interesting. Brew Crew is -190 with an 8.5. We come over here spreadsheet wise. Number 1, bunch of 2s. Look at Pittsburgh though; they got some offense too. Look at them, nice. Over 8.5 +100, looking good. I like the odds, very nice. 9-game winning streak. They've lost 2, crushing, absolutely. Let's see who's pitching in this one. Get rid of Paddock and change it over. Oh, it's going to be Brew Crew. Where are the Brewers? Right there. Up there, found them. Haney versus Quintana. All right, earned runs. Let's load them both up, and we see we got Haney going out there with a 3 average in the last 5, and we got Quintana with a 2.4 average in the last 5 going out there. You can see all that. Neither team is striking out much, so we don't care about strikeouts. We go straight to matchup. We go bullpen. There you go. Come on down. Quintana versus Pittsburgh. Historically, Pham has got a 3.13 and 16 at bats with a home run and a 9.51. Everyone else kind of struggles. 0 for 6 for Cruz, 0 for 3, 2 for 10. Everyone struggles. That's some struggles right there. We go lefties for Pittsburgh. There you go. Milwaukee versus lefties. You can see those. And Haney versus Milwaukee. Ortiz has 5 at bats. He's hit the ball 3 times, and they've all became souvenirs. Okay, Ortiz, I see you. Durbin's 1 for 2 with a home run. Vaughn's got a home run and 10 at bats. Wow. That's that right there is like, okay, you just, yeah. and then one time he struck out. So, man, all right, Ortiz, we need to see if you pop up in the HR at home run parlay potential. But definitely, absolutely, you can throw him in there. So, throw him in there with the other guy we talked about a couple games ago. So, oh, look at all the people. Look at all the people. We got Collins, we got Terang, and we got Perkins. We got the main 3 for the same 3 from yesterday. We see yesterday they all popped off. He's at 3.8 and 3.3, still qualifies. Terang is at 2.8 and 2.9, qualifies. And then Perkins is 2.6 and 2.9, also qualifies. Am I going to do it again where I just put, let's look at the odds. This is 130. This is 105, and this is 130 basically, because I don't have no VIG. So you can see basically, bam, look at the spread. 130 all the way down to 200. That is ridiculous for this one. This is why price shopping is so important. You make sure if you have access to one book, you should have like this book, like DraftKings and FanDuel, you should have access to like a bunch of books. And this doesn't even include all the books too, obviously. There's like offshore they should include. I wish they did. I wish they did offshore. Oh, but they can't. So I guess I understand why, but hey, whatever. So, man, very juicy. So this one, I almost want to do a parlay, and not just because the odds are where they are. So because this one, you're sitting there, like, you're in like the 140s. This one, you're sitting, this one's normal bet. You can almost straight bet this one, but this one, I feel like I want to do like a combo parlay. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do one straight and the other one's a parlay. Why not? We want the odds to be good today. So first one, we're going to do Terang all by his lonesome since he's got actual good odds. So we're going to do Terang. Terang over 1.5 HR. And then we're going to do a little combo of Mr. Collins. Collins slash Perkins over 1.5 HR. So make sure they understand it's a parlay. Yeah. Just because we're parlaying together, that way you see the odds. That way we get better odds, because 130, 140, I don't want to take those by themselves. I want to have a little fun with the juice. So I'm taking those technically 2 plays, even though it's 3 HRs. You can you can put them together if you want to, but I don't want to do all that. So I might. We've only had 2 games where we had plays. Should I separate them and just do like that same thing I did for Minnesota? That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Yeah, Milwaukee is at home too. I do like that. You know what? It's a weird day. Let's be weird. Nothing wrong with being weird. Let's split them up. I don't want to confuse people. Let's go Collins. Okay. Spread this out. I got this. You're following, all right? Collins over 1.5 HR, and then last one's Perkins. Oops. Don't do that. Do this. Perkins 1.5 5. We're gonna straight bet all 3, but then I'm gonna parlay all 3 together at the end. I probably will parlay the Minnesota ones too, just for funsies. Why not? I have 6 HRs so far. That's all I have. There's only 2 games, so yeah, we'll do that next. Man, oh man, what a weird day. We're moving on. St. Louis and Rado's up next. 210 St. Louis with 8.5 total. Spreadsheet, load them up. St. Louis can't hit the ball. Guess what? You're about to. You're facing Colorado. I think you're facing Dollars getting called up today. So, yeah, Dollars got sent down for a reason. And guess what? He's back. So, even though Colorado's bats look decent, 7 in a row. Impressive, good sir. Let's go get rid of YouTube, boop, boop, and change this over to Cardinals and see who's pitching. It is Dollander. Yeah, I was right. And then over is hitting beautifully. And then Mikolas is going out there. Dollander, 3-4 in the last 5. You can see what he's been doing. He went down there for a day or 2. He was not down there long because he pitched on the 6th. Today's the 11th. So he's still in his normal rotation. He was not down there long at all. Mikolas is 2-4. He's actually about average. You are way below average. So let's go matchups to take a look. Bullpen. There you go. Mikolas versus Rado. Historically, it's all green, but it's not really impressive. There's nothing really there. So righties for Rado. There you go. St. Louis versus righties and Dollander versus. Never faced them. Interesting. Injuries. There are your injuries. And then we have, oh no, not our sweet Prince Senzatelia. I need you to come back soon. I need you to come back soon too, because you two were just cash cows for us. Shame. And then we got Cardinal players. Yep. All right, enough of that. Let's go and go pop up here and go Cardinals. Give me like 3 more HRs. We're being weird. Let's do it. Pedro Pages, however you say that name, and then Tovar. Tovar, I don't think either one of these qualify technically. 3 and 1-6, yeah. You need to get rid of some zeros to qualify. Sorry. And then Tovar is at 2-8 and 2-8. Tovar qualifies. We're just taking everybody who qualifies today. How about that? We're going to see what the numbers happen with the bats. Why not? We're just doing that today. Yep. Oh, actually, when we have no history because they've never faced him, right? So, oh wait, that's St. Louis. Let's see, St. Louis, Colorado, Mikolas. The Tovar is 1 for 3. So he's actually had a hit. He's faced him, which is good. So yeah, we'll rock with it. Where is it at? Right. Tovar. Yeah, we will take that. I do like that. We can mess with that. So sure. Tovar over 1.5 HR. We're trusting the numbers. We're following them. If they qualify, they qualify. They're going on the sheet. Tovar's our play. Next. All right, next up, we got a fun one. It's Arizona and Texas. And it's Texas 160 with a 7.5 total. Here we go. We have spreadsheet. We see Arizona's offense is doing quite well. Texas is not. And we lean in Arizona, right? You would think that. So you see the pitchers. We come over here, and it is Eovaldi day. We ain't going against Eovaldi. He is too good. He is Cy Young to me right now in the AL. The way he's been pitching this whole season, or at least top 3, I would say. We'll say top 3. And then we have Ryan Nelson going out there for Arizona. Let's look at Mr. Nelson first. Strikeouts, potential 5-1, 5-4, but he struck out 8 Padres last time out, which is very impressive. Now, he faced the Angels, only struck out 1 in 4 innings, but that's a little frightening. I could take this. I do like that. If you can strike out 8 Padres, you can strike out 8 anybody's. Just saying. Texas is 21st in strikeouts at 8.8 a game, so basically 1 per inning. He goes 5 innings, he should hit this. Should. We'll see what happens. We pop over here to Mr. Eovaldi, though. Look at his last 10 games earned runs. Under 1.5 earned runs, 9 out of 10 times. He's given up 0.6. Last 5, 0.4. Disgustingly good. Arizona's pretty good. Over under sitting at currently 7.5, and I'm telling you that under looks kind of good too, but I think I like that strikeout prop better. So let's go matchups. We show bullpen, and we got Eovaldi versus Arizona historically. Gurriel has 18 at bats with a 389 and 2 souvenirs with a 1.1. Pretty good overall. Damn. Other than that, nothing else out there. Righties for Arizona, Texas versus righties, and Nelson versus Texas. And we got a home run for Peterson. We got a home run for Sager. And that's about it. Nothing else. So here's some injuries for you if you care. Boop. Injuries. Let's go over to the HRs and check those out right quick. I think I'm taking the strikeout prop. Damn, it's a lot of green. Perdomo, Gurriel, Carroll, Blaze Alexander, love that name, and then Rowdy again. All right, let's see. Perdomo last 10, 3-2 and a 2-8. I said we've been taking the HRs if they qualify. I ain't doing it against Eovaldi. Sorry, I just can't do that. So you might qualify. You can take it if you want. You got to be at least an average pitcher for me to qualify to take it. Not Eovaldi. He is top tier. Can't, no, not a chance. Royals 3-6 and 2-7. You just played Colorado for a whole series, so I mean, let's be real here. They got a little bit of a boost, so I don't really want to mess with that. You qualify though, good job. Corbin 3-2 and 2-9. Yeah, he qualifies absolutely. If you want to take it, be my guest. Blaze Alexander 2-8, 2-4. He basically qualifies. Yeah, and then lastly, Rowdy has been just doing work over here. Look at that Rowdy on his half. But the juice is just juicy. That's too much juice. I have taken less juice in the last couple of weeks and I like it. So we're trying to even get plus juice plays if possible. So you can take, if you want, you can take all 5 of those if you want to. I myself will not be taking that because I refuse to go against the man himself because he does not give up much. And he's at home too. How many hits does he allow? 5. He allows 3.6 on average. Yeah, he might have a bad game. Arizona might tee off on him. He absolutely could happen. And all of a sudden, all 4 of those dudes crush. If they do, if you took them, congrats. I hope you win because I ain't touching it. For me, I'm going to go for Ryan Nelson strikeouts against Texas. That's what I'm going for. I'm going against the grain over here. We're going to try to fade this number right here and see. Because if you can strike out 8 Padres, that's impressive as hell to me. So we're going to go for Mr. Nelson over 4.5 strikeouts. Ooh, that was fun. All right, moving on from Texas to Houston and Boston. Little top offense matchup. Nice. 165 Boston with a 7.5 total. We go spreadsheet. We load it up and look at all the green still. Lots of green. Lots of offense potentially. Total is 7.5. I'm already leaning over because we're combining for 10.5. That's a 3.5 run cushion. That's a lot of cushion out there. So let's load up some pitchers and see who we got. Give me iffy pitchers, please. Iffy. And we got Christian Javier and Garrett Crochet. Now, Crochet will strike your ass out, but he will also give up hits. We know that. He does, yeah. Strikeouts are good, but he's going to give up your hits. Like 5.5, he's hit this a good bit. So we got to learn who's Christian Javier is. So Crochet is at 7.8 on 6.5. He qualifies based on our cushion is what we want. Going up against Houston. Houston is 3rd in strikeouts. So, I mean, Crochet could do it. He absolutely could. But, I mean, this feels like it could be one of these Chicago games, too. Head-to-head. He has hit 8 and 9, and these were both last season. We know Houston's a different team now. So last 10, he's hit this quite nicely. There's a reason why his line's only 6.5 and why it's juiced out of your mind. My God, look at the numbers. Ridiculous. So really, this should be 7.5. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. It's 7.5 for like even money. That's where it should be. That makes a lot more sense now. See, that looks better. And that makes me not want to take it even more. So I didn't like it. 6.5. Now 7.5? Absolutely not. Houston strikes out 7 times a game, and they're at home. Yeah, let me show the hits allowed. This time, look how many hits. 8, 9, 8, 8. Yeah, he gets tagged a little bit against teams with some pop. And Houston, if you didn't notice, they got a little bit of pop in them bats. 9.8, 10th, 5th, 10th. There's potential. And hell, 5.5. It's a 5.5 for a reason. It's plus 140. Can I get 4.5? What's 4.5 looking like? 4.5 is that, ooh, very juicy. I can't do that. So, yeah, the Crochet lines are all over the place. All right, you hits allowed, 555. Let's go earn runs. 24, 24, 24, 20. This is all last year. Okay, we need to see, have you pitched at all this season? We need to go to the ESPN route and take a look at who you is and learn about you. I mean, I know the name, but I don't, yeah, you have not pitched at all this season. Yeah, we got 2024 stats up on the screen. Yeah, 6'1", 210. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you started a bunch of games last season. You haven't pitched since May of last year, of 2024. Wow, it's been over a year. It's been like 15 months since you pitched. And then you weren't, I mean, welcome back, good sir. Yeah, you had surgery. You're done for the season. I get that. What's the news? You got any news on you we can see? Yeah, it was a surgery. Okay. All right, good to know. First game back from surgery versus Boston's offense is not a good place to be. I'm going to tell you right now. Boston's offense is 3rd, 7th, and 6th, and 3rd. Absolutely not where you want to be. Here's your bullpen. Boop, boop. All right, we go Javier versus Boston. You can see everybody there. Not much data there. Boston versus righties. Boston's crushing it right now. We know that. Houston versus lefties. Houston loves them some lefties. Oh, my God. I did not realize they love lefties that much. And Crochet versus, and you see his history. He does strike some of them out, but they never got a home run off him though. Huh. Here's your injuries. There you go. Injuries. Load them up. And let's go bats and see if anybody's really popping off in this one on the bats. And we get rid of all these Diamondback players. 4 of them and Rowdy. Oh, crazy. Crazy. And we see we got a lot of green here. We have a bunch. We have Duran. We have McCormick, Mr. Spice. We have Sanchez. We got Altuve. We got Toy Story. We got Carlos Correa. All right. Well, Duran is at 2-6 and 3-3. He qualifies. Good deal. McCormick 1-2, 1-4. I mean, if you're taking a half, you could qualify, but you want to pay that juice? I ain't paying that much juice. Duran, what's your juice? Not bad. Let's see. Sanchez 2-2. This off my screen. You're not good enough. Altuve is good enough. 4-2 and 3-5. Altuve is raking for plus money. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. Story 2-8 and 3-3 for plus money. Absolutely. And then lastly, Carlos Correa 3-6 and 2-8 for plus money again. Absolutely. I'm tempted. It is going to be a weird day. I'm tempted to fade the hell out of Crochet. Just saying, he might strike people out, but I can see him giving up hits. Head to head, we saw what happened. Like, they are all one. Let's see, Toy Story. What is that? That's 4. It's 4. Oh, this is going to be a heavy day. It's a good thing it's a short slate. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 11 props. I'm gonna take all 4. I can take all 4 of these dudes because that's how hot they are. Definitely you. Definitely you. Altuve just popped up recently, but he's crushing. If anything, I want to take the over now and then like put these like little 2-game parlays. I might do that because now the over sitting at 7.5. Yeah, that's where we're going. We're going over 7.5 in this one. I think there's going to be some runs. I think there's going to be some hits. We come down here to some HR parlays though, just because there's going to be a bunch today. I can tell you, we're gonna have fun. Why not? So let's pair 2 people together. Let's pair the Boston. Should we pair the Boston team together? Yeah, let's pair them together. So let's go. We'll separate them because I know like Prize Picks and don't let you do the same team. So I got you. Don't worry. Let's put Mr. Duran, Duran, plus Altuve. Let's put them together. And then over 1.5 HR. And then let's do a second one with Mr. Story. Over here, Story plus, Correa. Yeah, let's put them 2 together. COREA over 1.5 HR. Yeah, I'll put those 2 together and have another little HR parlay. Why not? Let's have a little fun. And I'm taking the over in the game, so let's move on next. All right, move on from Houston to Angels and Dodgers. Los Angeles versus Anaheim, whatever. We have 174 for the Dodgers with an 8.5 total. We come over to the spreadsheet, look at our numbers, and woo. Angels not good in some areas. 29th in strikeouts, not 30th now. Wow. Dodgers doing better. And they're about the same here. Yeah, so slightly out to the Dodgers when it comes to offense. Let's go look at pitching and see what we got cooking over here. Change these up for this game. And we have Soriano versus Yamamoto. Okay. We need to look at strikeouts for Yamamoto because the Angels strike out a ton. Soriano, doesn't matter. We can just look at whatever. So Yamamoto 0 against Milwaukee and 0.2 innings because you got, 7, 8, 9, 6 strikeouts. That's good. That's pretty good. 6.5. I can see him getting 7. Absolutely can see him getting 7. Let's look at your earned runs while we're here too. Earned runs 1-4. Pretty good stuff. We come over here. Soriano 5-4. I say it's allowed. We want earned runs. 2-6. So your average. Let's go matchups and take a look. See what we got. Bullpen. Boop, boop. Come on down. Soriano versus LAD, and there's nothing here. Dodgers versus righties, there you go. Angels versus righties, and Yamamoto versus Angels, nothing. Injuries, there's your injuries. Oh, Mr. Edmund, no. And then we got them. So yeah, there's your injuries. All right, so let's go back up to the bats to see if anyone's popping off in this game at all. There's probably some at least, right? Let me get rid of all these other game ones we just took. Goodbye. And we have Bryce Teodosio. Who? Freeman Mookie is actually showing up for once. Wow. And Shohei's at 2.5, and he's still crushing 2.5. And then Rufingo's doing good too. So let's look. Bryce is at 1-4. No, it's only a half. We'll see. No, don't qualify. Sorry. Freeman 2-4 and 3-2. Yeah, he can hang around. Freeman's doing good. This is why you'll have to parlay him with somebody because 160. That's high. Mookie 4. And 2-2. I gotta show me one more game. Show me one more game you can do it. I'm gonna leave you off for now. And Shohei's at 4-6 and 3-1. So technically, in the grand scheme of 2.5, he doesn't qualify long term because 2.5 is just ridiculous. So we're going to take him off. I know, right? Crazy. So, and then Rafinha's at 3.4 and 2.7. He actually qualifies. So, and he's at plus 130 something. My God. Okay. So we got Freeman and you. So I almost want to parlay both of you together. But then again, why? Why would I even do that? I guess I should, but again, I could just take Freddie. It's only 160. Yeah, 160 out there for the main book. So we could take that. Now, do I want to take you? How is Rafinha versus Yamamoto? They never really face each other, so that's not really helpful for me. Yamamoto versus, yeah, he's never faced him. So that's good for Yamamoto, which doesn't help me at all. And Freeman's never faced Soriano, which doesn't help me at all. So this is a weird one. This is very weird. That's very juice for a reason. Something's telling me leave this one alone. You ever get those feelings where you're looking at something, you're like, that looks good, and then you're like, sometimes like, don't do it. I'm getting that in the back of my head. It's like, don't do it. I'm gonna listen to it for once. I'm gonna listen to it. It says leave alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me show this. If you want to take Freeman or Louis, go for it. I'm passing on them. Next. All right, next up is going to be San Diego and San Francisco. We got San Fran 135 with a 7.5 total. We come over to the spreadsheet. We can see our numbers. A lot of green and yellow. Nothing really standing out except San Fran strikes out a good bit right now. So we can see maybe a strikeout prop. Let's go ahead and pop over here to the pitches, and we see we got Darvish versus Webb. We have Darvish strikeouts pulled up right here, and you can see he's only pitched in 6 games this whole season. Only 3.3 average, or 3.8. Not good enough for a 4-5 line. Not a chance. Earned runs, he hasn't been that great either. I know he's still getting to season form, but it's been 6 games. Like, all right. Let's go over here to Logan Webb. We can see numbers on his strikeouts and his earned runs. 3.6. So right there, we have a 3.3 and a 3.6, and the total 7.5. I'm already thinking over because we have two offenses that are doing pretty decently. So let's go look at the matchup, shall we? Load the matchup up, and we can see bullpen. Logan Webb versus San Diego historically. There you go. Machado's 13 for 39. That sounds not good, but he does have a home run, and there's a home run for Tatis. You can see all that there. 529 for Louis and 17 at bats is not much, but still against one guy, pretty good. Righties, you can see a lot of green for San Diego. We go San Fran versus righties, a lot of green. Darvish has done quite well versus San Fran though, so you can see that overall. Injuries, you can see the injuries here. Boop. And let's go over here to the HRR section and see what we have. We have Bogarts, we have Dominic Smith, we have Bailey at half, we have Louis. That's all we have. Let's see if anybody qualifies. Because right now the overs, I'm taking the over. I'm going to tell you that right now. 3.8 and 2.6. Technically you qualify. We'll come back to you. Dominic Smith, 2.2 does not qualify anymore. You have fallen off, good sir. That one make you fell out. So Patrick Bailey, 2.6 and 1.9. You don't qualify. And lastly, Louis is at 2.4 and 2. He does not qualify. So all we have is Mr. Bogarts, and he's very boomer bust. Look at these zeros. 6 out of 10. I prefer like 8 out of 10 at least. Like I understand a couple reds, but I don't like these little. No, we're going to take it off. I think for this one, we're going to keep it real simple. We're just going to take what we saw. We saw the pitchers' ERAs or earned runs given up. We see all the offense here. Our line's 7.5, and we get minus 110. I'll take that. Over 7.5 next. Last game is going to be Tampa and A's. Minor League Park versus Minor League Park. Let's see what we got here. A's are... It's a pick'em. It's basically a pick'em with a 9.5 total. Let's go to the spreadsheet and change it to get ready for bad Tampa offense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam. There you go. Tampa offense struggling. A's doing quite well. So A's clearly are the better team offensively right now. We need to change and go look at our pitchers because, oh, they're 30th. There's the 30th strikeout team. It is Tampa. Interesting. Let's get rid of you. Change this over to the last one and see if we have anybody good pitch today. We have Jeffrey Springs versus Pepio. All right, so we need spring strikeouts, which aren't going to be good. I can tell you that right now. First 10.2 for Tampa. My God. Let's just grab it. 5.2 on a 3.5 is not bad. Not bad. Oh, that is bad. Look at the odds. Oh my God. Okay, so you're really a 4.5. That's your line, and then it's plus. So 5.2 on a 4.5 versus Tampa. Tampa is the worst strikeout team in the league. Technically, we'll leave that up. We might come back to that. What's your earned run since we're looking at it? 2.4 average, not bad. Pepio earned runs is sitting at 3.4, not good. We go to matchups for your bullpen. We come down, Springs, Rays. There you go. A couple home runs historically for Low Morel. Nothing else there. Lefties for the Rays. You can see that. Tampa can't hit lefties apparently, so that ain't good. That ain't good at all. And against Springs historically, you can see We saw that. Let's go to A's versus righties. Yeah, and then Pepio versus A's. There's a home run. There's a home run. There's a home run. Yeah, this is gonna be a Tampa. This is gonna be the A's. The A's are gonna. I do a money line parlay too. Crazy. All right, there's some injuries for you. Injuries. Yep. Let's go back up and look at the HRRs and see who is going to show up. Oh, we got Bilo, we got Camarino, we got Soderstrom, who did not play yesterday, I believe. Bilo, is it 2 and 2-4? Not good enough. Get off my screen. Junior, 4 and 2-7. You're good enough, but look at that. You 6 for 10. I don't like that. Something I just don't. I want more consistency. Yeah, you popped off here, but now I don't know. You can't hit lefties. Nobody can. Soderstrom took the day off yesterday, and before that, they tried to cool him off. Look how hot this man's been. You got to take the guy hot still. So absolutely, 2-6-2-8. That's the play I'm taking. I'm not gonna trust strike. I'm going straight. I'm going for the man himself. Give me Soderstrom. Soderstrom over 1.5 HR. That's a lot of HR props today. That's a lot. It is plus 106 too against. Yeah, I'll take that absolutely. So, let's see. That's it. We're not taking anything else on this one. So, to the spreadsheet. Do we want to do a moneyline parlay? How many plays is that? I already have a couple parlays. I have 2 games that have 6 plays just from straight bets, and then another one has 3 plays because it's over in 2 parlays. Oh, what a weird Monday! But hey, it's Monday. We're having fun, right? So other than that, if I did a moneyline parlay, would I do one? I don't think so. I don't even have a moneyline play today or a spread or anything, so we won't do a moneyline today. Let's go back over to the schedule itself. Schedule it up. Tomorrow is Tuesday, isn't it? And we can see our Tuesday slate. We can see who's out there, who's pitching. We got some, we have pitchers. Nothing really. Skeens is pitching. That's cool. Other than that, yeah. So that's it. Appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Check out HQ. Check out Outlier. You know how it goes by now. If I missed something, if I overlooked something, put it in the comments. Don't be an ass. Just put it down there. Other than that, appreciate being here, and I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday for some more MLB. Peace.